Hey football fans, welcome back to the channel. What a wild night of football we just witnessed. The atmosphere was electric, the tension palpable, and the result? Well, let's just say it was one for the books. We're diving straight into the heart of the action from the Club World Cup opener. This tournament always brings unexpected twists and turns, and this match was no exception. We saw Inter Milan, a team with a rich history and a burning desire to prove themselves on the world stage. They came into this match with high expectations, but they were about to face a stern test. Inter Milan, still fresh off their heartbreak, the sting of defeat still lingering in their minds. They were looking to put that loss behind them and start this tournament on a high note. That Champions League final defeat was a tough pill to swallow, but this was a new opportunity, a chance to redeem themselves and show the world what they're truly capable of. They faced off against Monterrey, a team known for their grit, determination, and passionate fan base. Monterrey wasn't going to be an easy opponent, and they were ready to fight for every inch of the pitch. All this unfolded at the iconic Rose Bowl, a stadium steeped in history and tradition. The atmosphere was electric, the crowd buzzing with anticipation for what was to come. And let me tell you, from the moment I stepped into that stadium, I knew we were in for something special. The energy was palpable, the excitement contagious. This was supposed to be Inter's big comeback, a statement game to show they were still a force to be reckoned with. They had a point to prove, and the world was watching. But Monterrey, fueled by their own ambitions and a desire to upset the established order, had other plans. They weren't intimidated by Inter's reputation, and they came to play. From the first whistle, the intensity was cranked up to the maximum. Both teams came out firing, eager to establish their dominance and set the tone for the match. You could feel the energy radiating from the stands, the roar of the crowd echoing through the stadium. This wasn't just a game, it was an event. It felt like most of the crowd was rocking Monterrey blue, a sea of vibrant color that added to the already electric atmosphere. Their support was unwavering, their passion infectious. And they were loud, creating a wall of sound that reverberated around the Rose Bowl. You could feel the energy, the excitement, the sheer joy of being part of something special. All eyes were glued on veteran Sergio Ramos, the legendary defender who had just joined Monterrey. His presence on the field was a statement in itself. Making his Monterrey debut at the age of 39, Ramos was looking to prove that age is just a number. Could he still perform at the highest level? The world was eager to find out. And honestly, he did not disappoint. He brought his experience, his leadership, and his undeniable talent to the pitch, making an immediate impact on the game. Midway through the first half, the game was still scoreless, but the tension was building with every passing minute. Both teams were probing, testing each other's defenses, searching for an opening. Then, in a moment of pure brilliance, Ramos rose above everyone, defying gravity with his incredible leap. It was a sight to behold, a testament to his athleticism and determination. It was classic Ramos style, a vintage display of aerial prowess that reminded everyone why he's considered one of the best defenders of all time. He smashed in a header with incredible power and precision, leaving the Inter Milan goalkeeper with no chance. The stadium erupted in a frenzy of celebration. That goal stunned Inter, silencing their fans and injecting a surge of confidence into the Monterrey side. They were now in the lead, and they weren't about to let it go easily. The pro-Mexico crowd went into absolute chaos, jumping, cheering, and waving flags in a display of pure, unadulterated joy. The Rose Bowl was rocking. But Inter aren't the type to back down, especially not when they're facing adversity. They've been through tough times before, and they know how to fight back, especially not with Lautaro Martínez leading the charge up front. The Argentinian striker is a constant threat, capable of scoring goals out of nothing. The Nerazzurri kept pushing, relentlessly attacking the Monterrey defense in search of an equalizer. They knew they needed to score before halftime to regain control of the game. They were dominating possession, nearly 62%, dictating the tempo and creating chances, but Monterrey's defense was proving to be a tough nut to crack. They just couldn't find that final touch, that moment of magic that would unlock the Monterrey defense and bring them back into the game. Frustration was starting to creep in. Then, in the 42nd minute, with halftime fast approaching, Inter finally found the breakthrough they desperately needed. The stadium held its breath, sensing something special was about to happen. Inter finally broke through, silencing the Monterrey fans and sending a wave of relief through the Inter Milan supporters. The equalizer had arrived. It was pure class, a beautifully crafted goal that showcased Inter's attacking prowess and tactical understanding. This was the kind of football that fans love to see. It all started with a slick set piece, a well-designed play that caught the Monterrey defense off guard. The execution was flawless, the timing perfect. Carlos Augusto delivered a beautiful ball into the box, a perfectly weighted cross that landed right at the feet of Lautaro Martínez. And Lautaro Martínez was there to tap it in, finishing off the move with a clinical strike. He made it look easy, but it was the result of teamwork, skill, and precision. The Rose Bowl erupted once again, this time with Inter Milan fans celebrating the equalizer. The atmosphere was electric, the momentum shifting in Inter's favor, and suddenly it was game on. The score was level, the tension was high, and both teams knew they had everything to play for in the second half. Now, both teams settled into a real tactical battle, each trying to outmaneuver the other and gain the upper hand. The midfield became a crucial battleground, with every pass and tackle carrying significant weight. Inter had the ball, controlling possession and dictating the tempo of the game. They were probing, searching for weaknesses in the Monterrey defense, but Monterrey sat back, defended like warriors, and frustrated Inter's attacking efforts. They were organized, disciplined, and determined to protect their goal, and they tried to hit on the break, using their pace and skill to launch quick counterattacks and put the Inter defense under pressure. Inter thought they'd finally taken the lead in the 68th minute, sparking wild celebrations on the pitch and in the stands. The Inter fans thought they had witnessed the winning goal. Martínez again, finding the back of the net with a well-placed shot. He was proving to be a constant thorn in Monterrey's side. But the celebrations were short-lived as the assistant referee raised the flag. Offside. The goal was disallowed, leaving the Inter players and fans in disbelief. So close, yet so far. Inter had come within inches of taking the lead, but the offside flag had denied them the opportunity. Honestly, the tension kept building as the clock ticked down. Every tackle, every pass, every shot carried immense weight. The atmosphere was almost unbearable. Both sides had chances in the dying minutes to snatch a victory, but neither could find the decisive goal. The game was hanging in the balance, and anything could happen. Monterrey nearly snatched it at the end with a late surge, but the Inter defense held firm, denying them the winning goal. It was a heart-stopping moment for the Inter fans, and Martínez picked up a yellow card deep in stoppage time, a sign of the growing frustration and desperation on the Inter Milan side. Frustration was boiling over as the final whistle approached, with both teams knowing that a draw was a disappointing result. This was also a night of new beginnings for Inter, a chance to start fresh and build towards a brighter future. Cristian Chivu, the Inter legend and former player, was at the helm, ready to guide the team into a new era. He made his managerial debut, stepping into the dugout with a clear vision and a determination to succeed. This came just 17 days after that painful 5-0 thrashing by Paris Saint-Germain, a result that had shaken the team's confidence. And he didn't exactly play it safe, making some bold decisions with his team selection and tactical approach. Only 7 of Simone Inzaghi's Champions League final starters made the lineup, signaling a clear shift in strategy and a willingness to experiment. Youngster Sebastiano Esposito, a product of Inter's youth academy, was given a chance to shine. Back from 7 loan spells at various clubs, Esposito was eager to prove his worth and make a lasting impression. He got a shot up front, leading the line and showcasing his potential as a future star. Before Marcus Thuram came on in the second half, adding a different dimension to Inter's attack. You could tell Inter was experimenting with different formations and tactical approaches, trying to find the right formula for success. They were looking for answers, searching for the key to unlock their full potential and overcome their recent struggles. Still licking their wounds from that heavy defeat in Munich, Inter were determined to bounce back and show the world that they were still a force to be reckoned with. After the final whistle, the score remained tied at 1-1, a result that left both teams feeling somewhat unsatisfied. Sergio Ramos, despite his impressive debut, was all class in his post-match interview, showing respect for his opponents and acknowledging the difficulty of the match. He said, "It was a very difficult match against a great rival, a Champions League finalist. We knew it would be a tough test, and we prepared accordingly. We knew the physical demands it would take to compete against a team like Inter, and we were ready to give it our all." You can see what his leadership brings to Monterrey, even at 39 years old. His experience and composure are invaluable to the team. So, what does this result mean for Inter moving forward in the Club World Cup? Are there positives to take away from this performance? They had the ball for long stretches, They created numerous chances, but they ultimately failed to convert those opportunities into goals. They just couldn't crack Monterrey's stubborn and well-organized defense, which proved to be a major obstacle throughout the match. Is it just early season rust, a lack of sharpness and cohesion that will improve as the tournament progresses? Or are there bigger problems to solve, deeper tactical issues that need to be addressed if Inter are to compete for the title? And for Monterrey, this draw is a statement, a clear indication that they are not to be underestimated in this tournament. Holding Inter Milan, a Champions League finalist, to a draw is a significant achievement for the Mexican side. Doing it in California, on this prestigious stage, makes it even more impressive. They've proven they can compete with the best. Coach Domènec Torrent has to be absolutely thrilled with that debut, a solid performance that sets the tone for the rest of the tournament. Both teams walk away with a point, but the feeling is that this was a missed opportunity for both sides. They both know it could have been so much more, that a victory was within their grasp. But in the end, they had to settle for a draw. The Club World Cup is just getting started, and this match has set the stage for what promises to be an exciting and unpredictable tournament. And if this match is any indication of what's to come, we're in for a wild ride. Expect the unexpected. We're in for some fireworks, some dramatic moments, and some unforgettable performances. This is what the Club World Cup is all about. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the game. Was Inter unlucky to only get a draw, or did Monterrey deserve more for their resilient performance? I'm eager to hear your thoughts. And who was your man of the match? Was it Sergio Ramos for his debut goal, Lautaro Martínez for his constant threat, or someone else entirely? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel for more football content, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, football fans. I really appreciate your support. I'll catch you in the next one.